Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I got to admit, you guys performed magnificently in here. This was great to see this kind of debate. And Mr. President, let me say, on behalf of a lot of Vietnam veterans that I know, thank you for supporting redoing the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall. That was so important to the families, to the loved ones that lost people in Vietnam. 2,936 names are on that wall from Illinois, and I want to thank you. To Alderman Villegas, thank you for what you've done for veterans, and my other colleagues in here that have supported veterans issues, I thank you. Let me say, 2,936 Illinoisans were killed in Vietnam. They came back in flag-draped coffins. Flag-draped coffins. I have dealt with families for a long time, and it is not pleasant when your loved one comes back in a coffin with the American flag. 18,000 Illinoisans were killed in Vietnam. They came back in flag-draped coffins. The Battle of Iwo Jima, when the Marines raised the American flag, that wasn't a piece of cloth. That was the American flag. We suffered 6,000 casualties, killed in action, and I think 20,000 wounded. The Japanese almost went down to a man on that island. The Marines in the Battle of Wave City, I could look this up. The North Vietnamese, when they took over the city, they put their flag up. The Marines got tired of seeing that flag. They had to fight their way into the citadel and cut the flag down. I am not a supporter of the North Vietnamese, but they believed in what they did. I empathize with them. I know what that was, and a lot of Marines got killed. My mother was buried she was a World War II vet. The American flag draped her coffin. My grandfather served in World War I and World War II. The American flag draped his coffin. My dear brother John, who I miss a lot, died a couple of years ago. The American flag draped his coffin. The American flag is not just a piece of cloth. It's more than a symbol. No, I disagree with people. There was a lot of what you said that I agree with. However, and I'll end with this, Mr. President, I don't believe the American flag should ever be burned under any circumstances. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Alderman. Thank you. My mistake. There was one more hand that I did not